Okay, sorry about that. As you know, the computer crashed again. The example on page 54, is that correct? $55. Okay. So we did the first example and we are cut through the second one. So we'll start again with the second one. We are given a y is equal to log x basic root. So what do we do for the inverse function? The inverse, we interchange x and y. Not so. So x is equal to log y basic root. So what do we do now? Make y the subject of the formula. How do we do that? By dropping the x onto the base. Okay, the base remains the base. So y is equal to a quarter raised to the x. Okay. Or this could also be written as y is equal to 4 to the minus x. Okay. Both is acceptable. So with that you should be able to do exercise 5. Exercise 5 you do for me it's a fairly short exercise. You can do the whole exercise. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer exercise 5 number 1.1. Just to give you an idea what is expected here. Okay. Which page is this exercise on? Okay, it says here for each of the following functions f of x is given in questions 1.1 to 1.4. Write down the equation of the inverse of f in the form of y equals. So let's go with A quickly. So they want the equation of the inverse function. So what do I do? What do I do for the inverse function? Interchange x and y. So x equal to 1 over 5 to the y. So we make y the subject of the formula. Y is equal to log.
Good morning.
X base of
4. This second-hand clothing will be open during break now. One way will meet in room 43 during this break. And Teresa Etta, can you please report to the office? I have a pair of spectacles in lost property and a water bottle. Please come and collect if you are looking for it. Thank you.
Okay, so this could be written as y is equal to negative log x base 5. And this is for the inverse function. Let's look at B. B says draw a sketch of f of x clearly showing the points, 2 points on the curve of f. Okay. So if we're looking at the inverse function at that graph. So again, if we draw this graph, minus 1, 0 and 1, so x and y, this is f of x equals 1 over 5 to the 1. So it's going to be 5, 1 and a fifth. So if I draw that graph, so minus 1 goes with 5, 0 gives you 1, and let's put 1 there, and 1 gives you a fifth, which is very close. So the graph is going to be a decreasing graph. That's f of x. Then it says, on the same system axis as 1b, draw the sketch of the inverse function. So what do I do for the inverse function? Interchange x and y. So that is now 1. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. I've not really drawn the scale here. That was minus 1. 5 and minus 1. 1. It's a fifth and 1. Graph comes through that. Okay. There's not a very nice graph drawn, but this graph is going to look something like it. That's the one, and there's the other. So that is f and the inverse function, and reflected in the line y is f. Okay, but you guys will draw it was a better representation of the graph. So my graph is not drawn to scale. If g is the reflection of f about the x-axis, so if the graph is reflected about the x-axis, what happens? Y becomes negative. So negative y is equal to a fifth to the x. So divide by negative both sides is negative into 1 over 5 raised to x. If g of x, the g of x is the reflection of f in the x-axis, write down the equation of g of x. Don't forget to add g of x. E. If h of x is a reflection of f in the y-axis, so what happens if something is reflected in the y-axis? X becomes negative. So then y is equal to 1 over 5 to the minus x. So therefore y is equal to 5 to the x. But it's with the equation of h of x. So h of x equal to y is equal to 5 to the x. Right, you guys understand? Right. Complete the exercise 5 for homework. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good morning. Good afternoon, class.